Egyptian? This the dude locking Paul up. Okay. Ain't you an Egyptian? What you doing speaking Greek? Right. Come on, brother.
Art thou that Egyptian which before these days made an uproar and led her out into the wilderness 4,000 men that were murdered?
What did Paul say?
But Paul said, I am a man which am a Jew.
Oh, what?
Am a Jew.
One more time.
Am a Jew.
So he was mistaken for an Egyptian, but he said, no, man, I'm a Jew. But how do you mistake Steven Spielberg for an Egyptian? How do you mistake a white boy for an Egyptian? Impossible. See, all the New Testament shows you, and the picture we showed of our forefathers early. Hold that, brother. Hold that for me. We got a picture right here in the ancient world that shows the ancient depiction of what Jews look like. Right up here in the upper corner. Look at that. Okay. That's in stone, brother. A Syrian soldier drives Jews into captivity. Look at the braids, locks, and nappy beards. Look at them. Okay. See that? These are Jesus Christ's ancestors right there. Okay. And that's in stone, bro. Okay. You feel me? So when you read the Bible and you hear about Jew or Israel or Jacob, so no, it's talking about us as a people. Okay. You feel me? That's today, that's Turkey. You know, it's the Turks. You see? So no, that's our people. You know what I'm saying? When you read Israel in the Bible, it ain't talking about the people that's in the Middle East right now. Right. Or the Jewish people that own everything. It's talking about us. Because we the ones that fell away from our knowledge of who we are. And was led into captivity to slave ships. Then we get here on slave ships. Bro, that's in the Bible. Let's read it real quick. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Let's read it for the brother. Deuteronomy 28:68. More proof that we are God's people. How do we get there? Let's read it.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You got a dollar? Look on the back of your dollar. It's a pyramid. Yeah. Egypt means captivity, house of bondage. So the scripture, Moses was telling our forefathers at the mount, if you go against God, he gonna send your children into slavery by ships. Okay. Who did that happen to, brother? So we must be those people then. Yeah. You see that? Read it again, bro.
And the Lord Yah shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
It don't take, now if you know anything about geography, it don't take a ship to go from the land of Canaan to Egypt. You can walk there. Okay. It's like walking from the west side to Wellston. You can walk right there. Okay. He was talking about a future captivity that the children of Israel would go through. And by the to get to this captivity, they would be taking ships. Right. Nathan, hold that board up, the mighty captivity board. Right. Or Solomon, hold that board up for me. One right there to your left.
Right, and he specified y'all transportation of which how y'all going into this captivity.
See that right there? Deuteronomy 28, the mighty captivity. Right. Look at that. That's how we got here, brother. Right. We just read, by ships, you're going to get back into slavery or Egypt. Egypt means bondage. You're going back into bondage, but this time by ships. And that was prophesied thousands of years before, showing you that the Spirit of the Most High was on Moses. He was on Moses, you feel me? Come on, brother.
The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way where I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We ain't seen our homeland since we left. We was chased out of there 2,000 years ago under the Romans. Vespasian and Titus. And that's how we got down into Africa. Hold on, brother. I got you. Come on.
Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You shall be what?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You shall what?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You shall be sold unto your enemies. How do we? Won't we sold on auction blocks? To your enemies. You go into slavery by ships, and when you get there, you're gonna be sold to your enemies. Come on, brother.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
That's a slave.
And no man shall buy you.
That buy means redeem. No man was going to redeem you out of this captivity. Only he who redemption is for. And that's the Messiah. When he returns, he's coming to redeem. It says his people. It don't say all people. He coming to redeem his people. Because redemption comes into play when you've been sold into slavery. Now, brother, want to read this Revelation real quick. Trip off this, Revelation.
Revelation 3 and 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
But what?
But do lie.
The people that claim they Jews, they are liars, man. And they don't even believe in Christ. The King of the Jews. Come on.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
So when it's all said and done, they're going to have to bow down and acknowledge us as the sons of God, because that's who we are. You see, so Christ even prophesied there will be a time in the last days where there'll be people claiming they Jews and they lying. They not the Jews, you are. That's who we are. That's why when we somebody asks us who we are as a people, we say black.
Right.
The crayon people.
That's a crayon cut. That's a color of the Crayola box.
Construction work, and I run big jobs. I have a lot of white people in my crew.
Yeah.
Some of them try not to disrespect me.
Yeah.
And I tell them, I say, you better learn how to do this.
Yeah.
You better learn how to do this.
You better learn quick, because what people don't know is in our kingdom to come, we gonna have servants and slaves, man.
We gonna have a servant.
We gonna be the masters
They're gonna be
in the
at your
kingdom to
feet.
come. Let's read it, Isaiah 14. Let's read it.
Let's read Isaiah 14.
And hey, look, that rattles a lot of people, man, but that's beautiful for us.
Most knowledgeable man in the world by hearing what you're hearing right now.
I love the hell,
Hey, that's good, bro.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
So we must not be in our own land then. He said God gonna set the children of Israel, all 12 tribes, back in their own land. After the destruction of Babylon, because this is Isaiah 14, the beginning of it, the end of Isaiah 13 going to the destruction of Babylon, in which we currently reside. The daughter of Babylon. We here, make no mistake about it.
Baby London.
Every wicked spirit and the spirit of every foul bird is here, bro. And they okay in everything that go against God now. Down to homosexual marriage now. That's madness.
Man.
Okay, come on, bro.
That's a lunatic. That's
Man.
It say, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Contact information off of, bro.
And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Right.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Come on.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
See that? We're going to have possession over the other nations in our kingdom. They're going to be our servants and handmaids.
That's right.
And that's a beautiful thing, brother. You're a king, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kings have servants, people doing things for them.
Right.
You wasn't made to pick that cotton and get your back whipped and get Trayvon Martin out here. You
I
the
work
king of the
McDonald's
earth.
for $7.25.
You feel me? That ain't now. You supposed to be enjoying the earth for what the Lord made you for.
Right.
So somebody asked you who you are as a nation of people. We descend from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God's chosen people. So you tell them I'm a Hebrew Israelite according to the Bible. You feel me? That's your nationality. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I got a precept.
African American. If I go to Canada.
Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 8. And he said it to me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born.
Jump back up, because he asked about the dividing of the time.
Okay.
Jump up to verse 7.
Okay. Then he answered, then answered, and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
He asking Ezra, when is going to be the end of this world?
Yeah.
The parting asunder of the times.
Right.
Okay, come on.
Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followed?
Right.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born,
Right.
of him Jacob held first the hill of Esau.
Now, Jacob in the Bible was us. That make Esau in the Bible the so-called, who you call Caucasian today.
Okay.
And notice, we was fighting with them in the womb.
Right.
Right.
So that the whole racism thing, the whole racial skirmish, it go back to our conception.
Right.
We was all the Lord showed how we was gonna be enemies with them from the womb, bro. He's your evil twin brother. That's who he is.
Oh,
He's your evil twin brother.
That's a dirty label to wear, boy.
They fighting for the rulership in the womb.
Yeah.
Because he was head on to his feet.
Yeah.
That's what they was fighting over.
He finna read it.
Oh, they try,
He finna read it. Come on. Come on.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Esau's the end of the world, man. So
That's
now
a
you
hard
know.
label to
So
burn.
now you read verse
That's
56.
a hard label to burn.
Now you know the last ruling kingdom on earth will be the kingdom of the Edomites, the white man. He runs the earth right now.
Right.
His biblical name is Esau the Edomite, the mountain dweller, dwell in caves, go hunting all the time, eat his food with blood, use the symbol of an eagle. You feel me?
That's all the
That's
white man
Esau.
today.
And check us out. He's not white. He's red. Next time you see a whole Metrolink train of them going to the Cardinals game, look at how close they are to that Cardinals cap and not to the white page on the right.
Exactly.
They pink. We call them rednecks, right? They're pink. Pink is a derivative of red. They don't have melanin, so the blood show right through the skin. They're red and hairy.
So they burning up.
That's Esau. They can't stand in the sun too. They can't stand in the sun too long. But see, in the ancient world, the way he was able to stay in the sun, he wasn't scared of his hair. He let his hair grow. Today they shave. They do a real good job of shaving. And then by 3 p.m. they beard grow back. It's called an afternoon shadow. They can shave in the morning and they grow right back.
Ours don't do that though.
Ours don't do that.
He's red and hairy. He's the hunter.
The sun don't reject us.
You feel me?
I know
So
that.
how he survived in the Mideast back then, he looked like the caveman back then. He had the hair all over his body and it shielded him from the sun. You feel me? Today they shave off all their hair, trying to hide themselves. You know what I'm saying? So Esau is the end of the world.
That's right.
And Jacob, which is us, the 12 tribes of Israel, we come up soon as they fall. That's what Christ's coming for. He coming for his people. You see that? So that's the whole message of the Bible, bro. It's time for us to come back to this book and keep the law, statutes, and commandments in the Bible and believe in his son Christ, man.
He said, I hated the ways of Esau.
Check us out. Read 56 and 58.
He say, as for the other people.
Check us out. Check us out. Check us out. Y'all trip off this. Oh, you ain't finished the verse off about the hill, bro. We finished it.
It say, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand,